What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to Please Don't Let This Go Unnoticed. Alright.
Spider, this
Oh
is
wait,
Shaq.
my bad. Gotta put my boy Ace by switch out, you know what I'm saying?
I said tonight that you are one of my favorite players, but you don't have what it takes to get to the next level. I said it on purpose. I wanted you to hear it. What do you have to say about that?
All right. That's it.
That's it?
All right. That's it.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
I wanted you to hear it.
I've been hearing, Shaq, I've been hearing that since my rookie year. You know, I'm just going to get better and do what I do.
Good.
At the end of the
thank
day.
you. Well, that's what I wanted you to hear you say.
Yes,
Love
sir.
your game, brother. Keep it up.
Appreciate it.
But that's so disrespectful, bro. Well, I mean, it's not disrespectful because, like, bro, you can say the same thing about Westbrook. You can say the same thing about, you know what I'm saying? You can say the same thing about Harden back then on the Rockets. So, never mind. It's not disrespectful, I guess.
All right, man.
Hold on. I know you'll hear that instrumental in the back. Who that is in the back?
Right,
Who that is in the back?
First of all, I want to say make sure you guys are following my Twitter and you have on post notifications. We're approaching 300K, and I appreciate the love these videos get, bro. I really do. For my subscriber count and my ratio for the videos and the views, that's love, bro. I really appreciate that. Now, I want to talk about Donovan Mitchell because, as I said on Twitter, this video is way overdue. Now, as we all should know, Donovan Mitchell coming out of Louisville, he entered the NBA a little unorthodox because he was a sophomore, and typically nowadays, all these players, all of them damn near be freshmen. Also, sometimes players actually are better in the NBA for whatever reason than they were in college. And I think he's one of those players. At Louisville, he didn't even think he was going to be this good, and he is. People can critique Donovan Mitchell as a volume scorer, and he doesn't have the best splits at times. And I think he can even get better with shot selections and things like that. But one thing you really can't deny is the fact that he's literally been a playoff performer, a better playoff performer than he was in the regular season, damn near every time. Look at the inflation in his numbers, damn near every.
Dang, from 24 to 36. Yeah. Okay, but okay, the only bad year is 2019. Okay, my boy's
single
going
playoffs.
crazy.
The only time it wasn't really inflation was his second season when he played Houston, and everybody on Utah was bad. Look at the whole Utah team. Nobody could even shoot 35% from the three-point line. Like, everybody was trash, and it kind of rubbed off.
Is Kyle Korver still in the NBA?
On Donovan Mitchell. His first NBA playoffs. I don't care how bad that OKC team, the fit was with Carmelo, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook. You had three arguable Hall of Famers on that team, and he was a rookie, and he beat them in 6 and outplayed all 3 of them. Then last year, a big reason Donovan Mitchell struggled in his second year playoffs against Houston when his numbers didn't inflate was the fact that he really didn't have any help, as I said earlier. Hence why they went out and signed Bogdanovich. But going into the playoffs, never forget Bogdanovich got hurt, and Rudy Gobert, he was the first one to really catch the virus and all that, and he gave it to Mitchell, and their relationship was...
Bro, that was the biggest L. I think, like, I swear that's like the biggest L I've ever seen, bro. Bro, that was bad, bro. That was bad, bro.
Reportedly sour, so he had to really...
But he shut down the whole NBA because of that, bro. That was bad. I can't lie.
Battle through all that and all those obstacles, and he still played his ass off. Yes, they lost, and yes, they blew a 3-1 lead. But please look at what Donovan Mitchell did in those 3 losses, and specifically, look at his plus minuses and how much they lost by in those 3 games. It was almost like Donovan Mitchell ain't lose, bro. He was playing his ass off. It was just he couldn't get no rest.
51% from 3.
Also, when you talk about his numbers inflating, bro, for the regular season, Donovan Mitchell last year averaged 24 points. That series, he averaged 24 points in the first half. Then you bring it to this season where Donovan Mitchell helps lead this team to the #1 seed. I don't know why he don't get no credit for that. Like, bruh, that's a big thing. In the West, he leads the team to the #1 seed. And then you look at this year's playoffs. People consistently try to discredit this year's Jazz by calling them the 2015 Hawks and all this stuff. And I told y'all, the Hawks didn't have one player that was even really half of what Donovan Mitchell is. Not even one. I feel like if you take Donovan Mitchell off this team, it's a lot more comparable, but with him, it's not even close. This year, and I don't want y'all to forget this, Donovan Mitchell comes directly back into the playoffs, the intensity of the playoffs, after missing an entire month. His team lost the first game, so he's down a game, and he hasn't lost a game since, and he's averaging this. This dude really is cold, and it's easy for him to go under the radar because he's in Utah, but it's facts. And I don't want y'all to forget this too. When he got drafted in 2017, never forget the state of Utah at that specific moment. The Jazz just had a devastating loss by losing Gordon Hayward. He picked the Celtics over Utah. He didn't want to come back and all that. So when you drafted Donovan Mitchell, he was literally the savior of your franchise. Like if you missed on Donovan Mitchell, who knows where Utah would be right now? This man is not only better than Gordon Hayward, no disrespect, but he's going to take your team a lot further, and that's like good karma for Utah. If you guys like this video,
bro, I haven't heard Gordon Hayward since that injury he had in like the first game of the season. Can't lie to you, bro.
Yo, like this video.
That
I had to show some respect
nasty.
for Donovan Mitchell because what he's doing, undefeated in his playoffs, to me, you have to put him in your top 5 this playoffs alone because he's undefeated and he came back off an injury and all that, and he has his team rolling against the Clippers. Like, bro, you gotta respect that. And he came back when he was down. Like that's a lot of pressure. If you guys like this video, like I said, follow my Twitter, turn on post notifications, do all that great stuff, guys, and until next time, as always.
But yeah, bro, that's gonna be the end of this video, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and we out, cuz.